everybody, this is that Catholic girl O'Keefe Johnson, and this laptop is in my lap due to lighting causes, because it's kind of cloudy here in my beautiful home state of Mystery State, because y'all can't know still. So, what are we talking about today? First of all, I'd like to apologize for not being here for a little while, because I've been busy. But, so, what we're talking about today is, drum roll. I can't play the drums, only the harmonica. We're going to talk about why it's important that you don't base your relationship with God on how you're feeling today. What do I mean by this? Now, how many of you have ever been on a retreat before, or a weekend, a confirmation thing, and blah, blah, blah? It just doesn't, whatever, even going to church can count. And you left feeling really happy or jolly, or you maybe cried, maybe you got mad and remembered something and had people support you, blah, blah, blah. But how many of you just been on one of those kind of things before? I volunteer tribute. Well, it's super easy to leave a retreat or a church or whatever it is, no matter what religion you are. It's easy to leave anything in which you're being taught about the way something works, feeling really good about it. And it makes you feel on fire because not only do you know more about whatever you believe in, but you've also got some other people who support it. You realize, you know what? As crazy as I might feel sometimes for believing such and such, I'm not alone. And unfortunately, that can go good or bad, because knowing you're not alone in something gives you the drive to, pursue it and work it and blah, 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 which can be good or bad depending on what it is that you are doing with your purposes. But when you leave a retreat feeling great, it's easy to be like, yeah, my faith is awesome. I feel really good about myself. I feel a lot of support. I feel like I'm really close to God. And, I'm good. Everything's tight, yo. But then things get a little tough about a month afterward, even a few weeks afterward, even a day afterward. Because a lot of times after you go to these kind of things, once you're back in the real world, unfortunately, the way that the world works is, in the way I guess you say the devil works, is he tries to get at you when you are most, exposed. And a lot of times when people are most exposed, it's right after a retreat. But as well as that, right when you feel most alone is when you start doubting, and when you start thinking, why do I believe in this? Is he even listening? Like, does God even care about me? Like, I don't have a good relationship right now, and we're not nearly as close as we used to be. I used to talk to him all the time. This is something I've been dealing with a whole lot lately, and it's been really tough. But it's been also a journey, because it makes the good times much better. So why can't we let our emotions control how we feel about our faith? Well, I'll tell you. If we're under the impression all the time that if we aren't feeling good, then we don't have a good relationship with God, you're gonna have the weirdest relationship in humankind. That's like a bipolar relationship. If just because you didn't feel close to your girlfriend or boyfriend one day, would you break up with them because you weren't having a good day or things weren't good? No, of course not, because you love that person. You know that despite the difficulties that you bring to their life at times, that they still love you and you still love them. And so basically the reason why we can't base how we're feeling and how our emotions are working with our relationship with God, the reason why we can't do that is because it will completely screw and skew our view up of what it is that we really have. And it's not a good thing to let our emotions rule, because unfortunately, no matter how good or bad your life is, there's always going to be something that gets in the way or hurts you or makes you feel alone. And it's a really bad thing, and it's a challenge, but God's with you sitting there the whole time. And when those dark times when you sit alone crying, wondering, how did I get here? Like, I'm so far from where I've been. You just gotta remember God's sitting there right there and be like, I know, baby, it's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna take time, and I'm not holding that against you, because I know that you still care. Just don't give up. One of my favorite things that my friend Lee Jordan showed me once was this video, and this guy's talking as God and like as Jesus, and there's one part where he says, like, I know that it's hard, but you gotta keep trying, keep pushing, keep going, but do not give up. Like, because he will never give up. Ever give up on you. So, that is that Catholic girl for today, and I appreciate your time. It's awesome talking to you. Yay! This is the part where you should subscribe to me, because all of your dreams will come true. Yay! I feel like I forgot something. I talked. I showed a polar bear. And there's music this time. Oh. That's all.